Welcome back to the Will and Tyler Show, episode 8, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 8. I think it's
We
8.
are we are recording this during everyone's favorite time of the season, Thursday night football, first game of the season,
Oh yeah.
Chiefs and Lions. I think we're recording this. There's probably a couple minutes left in the second, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's 3:54 in the second, tied 7-7 right now. Chiefs have the ball.
Okay. So we're figuring this will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm driving home from work right now, so I'm thinking it'll just be as long as that. But let's first get off, dude. Will, I know you just recently joined fantasy with us
Yeah.
this year.
Oh yeah.
So how are you feeling about your week 1 matchup and how your team's going to do?
Well, so my week 1, I'm against Eddie's team, the Super Saiyans, and he's pretty much traded away every good player he has. So I'm feeling good. I'm also feeling good because I'm watching this game, and Amon Ross St. Brown, he's having a
St. Brown.
Yeah, that guy, Amon Ross St. Brown. He's having a pretty good game. He's already getting points on the board for me. I didn't end up starting David Montgomery. He's a running back I got on the bench. He's not starting for me. He's got 2.8 points so far. I'm not really concerned because my starter is Ramondre Stevenson, who plays for the Patriots. I think he's going to pull a little more points than David Montgomery is this week. It's just something I'm gonna have to play by ear. But yeah, I mean, I've got a dog of a quarterback. I got Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I mean,
stole Hurts from me.
Yeah, stole Hurts from you because you kind of got fleeced in the draft with your position. I was 2 in the draft poll, so.
I don't even remember what I was. I think
you were I thought you were 5 or something, 5 or 6.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah,
you were in the middle.
I feel like for the team that I have, for the position I have, I mean, for the people who are listening, my team is Josh Allen, Tony Pollard, ETN, Tyreek Hill, Mari Cooper, Goddard, J.K. Dobbins, Eagles defense, and Tyler Bass as my starter. My bench is pretty deep, but I'm don't want to waste too much time. But no, I think I play Capisi. Capisi really, it's his first year doing fantasy, but he knows ball. So, I think that'll be a good matchup.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I have this Sunday off, so I'll be able to watch the Eagles play Sunday and then watch the Bills play on Monday. So I'm really excited for that. Both the Bills and the Eagles have a really good scheduling this year, just time-wise, with the fact that every game for the Bills and Eagles is almost 4 o'clock or above. I think the Eagles only have 2 1-o'clock games, and they're both against the Commanders. So
that's a good 1 o'clock game to have.
Yeah. So, but those games are always 1 o'clock. I mean,
yeah.
we always have a 1 o'clock game against them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So we wanted to real quick do our predictions. Will is gonna pull up the scheduling for week 1.
Let me find my magical software. We like to call it the ESPN app. I mean, this is really, not many people have this. This is like something we've got.
It's real underground.
It's real underground. It's kind of something I've been working with the CIA. So obviously tonight we've got Lions Chiefs. Who do you got winning this game?
Honestly, dude, I know it's halfway through, but I'm gonna go Lions. I know it's tied right now, and I know Mahomes at home is scary to bet against, but I think give me Lions by 5.5, dude.
Okay. See, I'm gonna go the 5.5. I'm gonna go the opposite, just because I am watching this game right now. They're setting up for a field goal real quick, so I'm gonna talk while he's doing this, and I'll let you know if he makes it or not. Or excuse me, no, it's a punt. I had it way off. Yeah, so Lions just punted down. Not a fair catch. He got about 2 yards on the carry, so not too good. But he was given good field positioning. So I've got the Chiefs winning this just because I do kind of have the advantage here because I am watching the game. The Lions O line is not real sturdy compared to Mahomes' O line. Mahomes' O line, I mean, he's got time in the pocket. And Goff, he's doing good with the time he's given, but it's not as much as Mahomes. So I've got the Lions. I'm gonna go by 6.5.
Chiefs, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs by 6.5.
All right. Yeah, I think, yeah, go ahead. Move on. Yeah.
So next game we got is the Sunday 1 o'clock game. It's the Cardinals versus the Commanders.
Give me the Commanders by 9.5.
Bro. So little preface: the ESPN Analytics matchup predictor has the Commanders at a 73.1% win percentage. The Cardinals at a 26.7. I'm also going with the Commanders there. I'm gonna go Commanders. You said 9.5.
I said 9.5.
I'm gonna have to go with 9.5. I feel like there's gonna be some field goals in there. We're gonna have some special teams going on there, so I'm also gonna go with 9.5 on that.
Yeah.
Obviously, next game we got your team versus my team. We got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New England Patriots. That's the
I
425
mean,
game.
give me Eagles by. Honestly, dude, I think we're gonna play good first game, but I think it might be a little closer. So give me Eagles by 10 or less. I'll be
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
Either in my book, real quick, I think it's either gonna be we're either gonna blow you guys out, or if we don't, it's gonna be a 1-score game. And same thing. I think if you guys win, it's gonna be
Yeah.
by a 1-score game.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go the contrary. I gotta back my team. Gotta back. That's what
Yeah.
good. As a good fan, you gotta back your team. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots winning that game. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna say they're gonna win it by a field goal.
Okay.
Win it by
That's
a field
fair.
goal.
I'll give you that.
Okay, and then another 1 o'clock game we've got on Sunday is the Texans Ravens game. So
Give me Ravens by.
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
want
take
to
the
say it's like 17, dude.
yeah. I got the Ravens by 90 there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
This
safe
is gonna
bet,
be worse than
honestly.
the EVCC game, which we're also gonna have to recap after we finish this
Oh,
season
yeah.
one
That's
this week one predictions. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go the Ravens. It's just I'm 13.5, easy.
yeah. That's fair. 2
And then
touchdowns.
yeah, another game we've got another 1 o'clock game, Bengals Browns.
See, now I want to say I know Joe Burrow is playing, so I know there was that worry about his. I believe it was his knee, some sort of leg injury,
Calf, yeah.
calf. Yeah. So you know what? Honestly, you know what? I might save my upset for a different game.
Upset.
I
Oh,
think
no upset alert this time.
no upset alert on this game. I'm saving it for a different game though. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals by 2 scores.
I'm gonna go the Bengals by a score and a field goal.
All right, yeah, so 2 scores.
Yeah, 2 scores, but I'm do the Bengals by 10. That's how I'm gonna put it. I'm
Bengals
gonna
by
put it
10.
that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put mine by 9.5. Yeah.
Ooh, look at him go. So we've got another good game after this. Bucks Vikings.
Vikings are gonna absolutely destroy the Buccaneers,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
not
not
gonna
even
be
gonna be
close.
close.
It's not gonna be close.
Justin Jefferson will have.
And
I want to say 125. I think he might go. I just don't think there's a corner. I mean, to be honest, I'm no Buccaneers super fan,
I'm not
so I
either.
haven't looked at their roster in a long time. But I think Justin Jefferson is gonna go. Is gonna go off. I even give Jordan Addison, their new rookie receiver. I'll give him like a cool little 30 yards,
Okay.
couple of catches. I feel like Justin Jefferson though, with him being just who he is, you can't knock him. He's gonna go off. He'll have double digit catches, I think, and maybe triple digit yards.
Which is lucky for Beaches because he actually has Justin Jefferson. I forgot to mention when we went over the the Bengals Browns game. I got Jamar Chase, so I'm hoping, of
Yeah,
course, the Bengals got to win there. But
yeah. I have Jamar Chase in I believe my helping hands league, so
yeah,
I need him to.
I
If
need
he
him.
would
I need
drop
him to show
2
out.
touchdowns and maybe 100 yards, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, and so yeah, but yeah, Beaches with Justin Jefferson. I'm also I'm gonna have to agree with you. You said Vikings by a long shot. It's not going to be close. There's the Buccaneers don't have a chance. Okay, here's a pretty fairly matched game. Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints.
Dude, give me the Saints. I think Derek Carr bounce back season. I think if Michael Thomas, so an OSU boy, as much as the slander he gets, I still rock with him just because he's from Ohio State. I think now that he's back, he might not be as good as he used to, but hey, if he can still catch the ball, I think
Yeah,
that's all that
you can't
matters.
count a guy like that out.
Yeah, so he's got Olave, he's got Jawan Johnson at tight end, and Michael Thomas back at receiver. He won't have Alvin Kamara, but I believe he has. I think it's Jamal Williams. I always get Jamal and Javante confused,
All right,
but
I
he
can pull up the
has.
roster real quick.
I think it
be.
might be Javon. It was the
You're
running back
right
who
the first
played
time.
for the
Jamal
Lions.
Williams. Jamal
It was
Williams.
Jamal Williams.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. So I think he'll do pretty good. He's not gonna, do anything crazy, but I think Derek Carr bounce back game. Saints win. I'm gonna give a score prediction here. Saints win 31. I say Saints win 31-21.
Okay. So again, I agree with the New Orleans win. Derek Carr. I'm telling you, it's going to be. I don't know. He's buffed up. I think.
Yeah, he got pretty big. I saw some like off-season pictures. He
Yeah.
got pretty big.
I'm thinking Derek Carr. Same thing you said. Bounce back season. They're going to have an amazing year this year. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give a score prediction for this one as well. I'm going to say 24-7. I feel like that's a safe
So
bet.
blowout.
Blowout. 24-7.
Man, all right, he's gonna. That might be bold pick of the day. That
Bold
might be
pick of the day. I don't know. We
the
got some game. We still got some games to talk about.
the WT bold pick, the
WT
WTS bold pick of the day.
bold pick of the day. All right. So
All right, next game.
next game is Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons.
So it's gonna
pretty
be
fairly matched game.
Yeah, honestly, I want to say Panthers for AJ. Big Panthers guy, but I think
I don't see the Panthers having a good year for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if Bryce Young's gonna come out and. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. He's got no weapons, really, dude. He's really just got Miles Sanders at running back, and he's got Adam Thielen as, I believe, the starting wide receiver. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a very talented guy, but I think he's like 32 years old. So,
and he's listed as questionable too.
yeah.
It's still not determined yet.
Give me Falcons by a one possession. So either field goal or touchdown. Give me Falcons by one possession.
I'm gonna do Falcons by 2.
Okay.
Just because Taylor Heineke, dog, we can't count him out. You can't count him out.
True, but is he gonna start over Desmond Ridder? Is the better question.
It don't matter if he start his presence. You gotta trust me on this.
Just him being there. Okay.
The like the atmosphere he bring with him. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I think I completely forgot about him. I've been hyped on Bijan Robinson, especially for fantasy. I think I have him in 2. I know I have him for sure in 1 league, but I think that Bijan is gonna tear up the Panthers defense. Maybe not tear up. I think he'll have.
He's gonna cut him up like chopped chicken.
Yeah, I think he goes for 60 yards and maybe a goal line touchdown. People are saying that Tyler Algier. Kai Cenat, chopped cheese. People are saying that Tyler Algier and Cordell Patterson are still there, but I think if you draft a running back in the first round, he automatically becomes your starter no matter what.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. You gotta help the fans out. They want to see this. You got to give it to them. Little update for everybody. They already know this, but just where we're at in the podcast right now. Chiefs just scored a touchdown. Andy Reid, of course. It looks like he's getting the menu mixed up with, he's getting the playbook mixed up with the menu real quick.
The menu, yeah. He's trying to order some Kansas City.
He just called a double cheeseburger, and they accidentally set the kick team out, and it looks like Patrick. I don't know what they're doing here. They're reviewing it, but there is a pause on the field.
Okay.
It appears, the tight end's in good. I'm not sure why there's no kick yet, but yeah, I mean, obviously, that kick's gonna be made. But just a little update for everybody. So next game we got, it's a heavily favored kind of game to one side. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now, I'm gonna have to say I got Jacksonville winning it.
Yeah, I think
it's the Colts again. One of those teams you're kind of in like a rebuild right now.
Yeah. Well, I think Anthony Richardson will do good, but I think just Trevor Lawrence, ETN, Zay Jones, they have Calvin Ridley now. Yeah. So, I mean, the Jaguars are going to be a playoff team for years to come.
Oh yeah.
So, I think give me the Jaguars by. I'll go as far as. No, I won't go as far. I'll go 2 possessions. I'll keep it safe. 2 possessions.
I'm gonna go the Jaguars by 7.
Okay.
Jaguars by 7. Okay. We're almost finishing up here. So next game we got San Francisco 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers.
I feel like, I don't know.
See,
I feel
this
like,
is kind of a game. It kind of just depends on. I honestly think it's a toss up. This
yeah,
is
I mean, people on paper, I think people are, I mean, look, I guess being a little biased as an Eagles fan, but people are calling for the Niners to go back to or to go to the Super Bowl. I don't really know if Brock Purdy can do that consistently. I know they just paid Nick Bosa, and I know they have probably the best defense, one of the best defenses in the NFL. But I think this game is a toss up. I go whoever wins. I guess if I had to pick one, I'll go Niners by 2 possessions.
okay. I'm gonna go the Niners. I don't know. I forgot some of the players they had. I forgot they had CMC, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's
But
what I think
George
that's what.
Kittle, I got George Kittle in fantasy. He's listed as questionable, but I trust him. See, I got the Niners too. I got the Niners by 2 possessions as well. It makes sense. I mean, it's the Steelers again. It's just gonna be. I think they might have a slow start. They might end at a 500 season, but I don't really see
Yeah,
them going absolutely crazy. I see them kind of
they're in a
being.
pretty hard
Yes,
division too. I
yeah,
mean, they're in a division with the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens.
yeah.
And
That's not gonna be an easy one.
I think the people are giving the Browns a hard time, at least in my eyes. I feel like the Browns are really not that terrible of a team. I just think last year they got stuck. I mean, with Watson coming back mid-season, I think now that he's got he's got that system under his belt, and I think they could make a run for the playoffs.
Okay,
But like one of those like 9-8 teams,
gotcha. Yeah.
like
Gotcha.
they're 9-8 and they need like 3 different teams to win and lose.
Yeah.
So,
So
all right,
next game we got is the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Denver Broncos.
give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders by 17.
The Raiders by 17.
Give me the Raiders by 17. The Broncos, I feel like, are just poverty. Again, not counting out Russell Wilson, but I just think that Jimmy Garoppolo, I mean, not that he's a star-studded quarterback, but I think that more aligned that Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs, now that he's got that new contract, will just play really well.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I understand. I understand your pick 100%. But I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos. Again, I think with,
Oh,
a new system they kind of got working there, you got Sean Payton there. He's kind of changing that
oh,
atmosphere.
very true.
So
Very
I'm thinking
true.
if he kind of gets not Russell Westbrook, Russell Wilson under control.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but if he gets
Yeah,
Russell
I mean,
Wilson
I've
under
heard he's been,
control,
been chewing them.
yeah, and if you get him under control and you get him to be a team player, not that he's not, but like he kind of seems, he's a little bit of a diva. If you kind of get him to focus in, I'm thinking the Broncos can have a decent year this year. So I'm gonna go with the
Yeah.
Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna go with the Broncos by 1 score.
Okay.
All right, a game I'm pretty excited for. Sadly, I will be at work while it's going on. Chargers, Dolphins.
See, I have Tyreek Hill. So
Mm,
and on paper, I would love for Tyreek Hill to drop about 1,000 yards. Not against the Chargers, a team I don't have to worry about. But I think this is going to be a high scoring game. I feel
yes,
right. So
these are some high powered offenses. These are high octane offenses you got right here. I mean, Justin Herbert and Tua
you know what?
Tagovailoa.
Yeah, give me. Ah, oh man, especially being a Bills fan too. Give me the Dolphins by a score. Give me the Dolphins by a score. Both teams score more than 28 points.
Both teams score more than 28. Okay, so we're kind of looking like a college football matchup. A lot of high
Yeah,
scoring games.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Again, I'm gonna go with the Chargers here. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Okay,
I'm also gonna go with the Chargers by a score though, and I'm gonna say
okay,
both teams score more than 21. I'm not sure about 28.
okay,
That's a little high, but I say both teams score more than 21.
okay.
All right. So next game we got. I mean, matchup as old as time. Packers Bears.
Yeah, I mean, great week one scheduling. I'll be
Great
honest.
week one
Yeah,
scheduling.
that is great week one scheduling. This is nice rivalry game first week.
Yeah.
I love Justin Fields, dude. I wish people would stop. Okay, I'll be honest. Some people hate him. Some people like him. I'm hoping this is the game that he can show people that he's not just a running back. I'm hoping this is the game he beats the running back allegations.
Beats that. He's gonna beat the
Um,
case.
he's going to beat the case. I think now that Justin Fields has DJ Moore, Cole Kmet's showing to be a or no, yeah, Cole Kmet plays for the Bears. I don't know why I was tripping for a second. Now he's got Cole Kmet, DJ Moore. I think now that he has a receiver who can catch the ball, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the Bears, dude.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna take the Bears.
I'm also gonna take the Bears just because ayahuasca Aaron left. I feel like the Packers, it's kind of not. It's gonna be a little rough for them.
Look, don't get me wrong. They still have Aaron Jones. They
Yeah,
still
they
have
do.
Christian Watson. Christian Watson's a very good receiver. I want Justin Fields to succeed. So if people are listening and they're saying, "Oh, that's a terrible take," the Bears are going to get smacked. I just want to see Justin Fields do good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with the Bears, and that's
why
Sod's
I'm
team.
picking.
That's Sod's team. Or no,
Yeah,
excuse
and that's
me.
exactly.
No, Dr.
That is
Soderholm's team.
It's Dr. Sod's team. Yeah,
Sod's
team is the
Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dr. Sod's team. So, he helped me get through, the 2 years of high school I went to. No, dude, the 2 years of high school.
It was 2 years. Yeah, we can add them up.
Freshman year and then senior year.
All right, so next matchup, which would have been more exciting if, honestly, I think if Stetson Bennett was playing, Rams Seahawks.
Give me Seahawks by, I don't even know. I keep doing that.
I mean, the Rams got nobody.
Yeah,
that can play.
No Cooper Kupp. Give me the Seahawks by 2 or 3 possessions.
Seahawks by 17 is my score.
Yeah, yeah.
Seahawks
by a billion. Like,
yeah, there's another one of those kind of just like the mercy rule kind of games.
Yeah.
All right, so another good rivalry game we got here first week: Cowboys Giants. A pretty fairly matched game, 2 good teams going at it.
Dude, this is bold, but I think it's bold just because I want it to happen. I want the Giants to win so bad, dude.
I'm with you on that. I want the Giants to win this game.
And it sucks because I have Tony Pollard in one league and CeeDee Lamb in the other league. So, like, if the score is like 42-45 and the Giants win, that's fine, and Tony Pollard and CeeDee Lamb have those points, that's fine with me. But I would just like to see the Giants win. I despise the Cowboys more than anything. So, that's just the Eagles fan. But
what's any team other than the Cowboys fans? Nobody likes Cowboys fans.
Nobody likes the Cowboys fans. And I get I'm an Eagles fan. We are probably the most hated in the league. And looking at this now, all the teams that I like, this is a little off-topic story. All the teams that I like are probably some of the most hated in their respective sports.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an Ohio State fan. They're probably top 3 hated in college football. I'm an Eagles fan. They're top hated because of our fan base. That's
hey, you gotta represent Philly
right there.
Philly is.
You gotta represent Philly. I mean, hey, nobody goes into Philly saying that though. That's
I will say you don't. Yeah,
that's keyboard warrior stuff.
Yeah, you don't try to get pressed in Philly.
Exactly. And then I'm a Sixers fan. I mean, geez, everybody hates the Sixers. Like, you can't name a
James Harden hates the Sixers, and he plays in Philadelphia.
Our own players hate the Sixers. So, I'm a Sabres fan. People like the Sabres. People don't like the Sabres for no reason. I mean, we've been bad, so there's no real reason to hate us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people hate us for no reason. I'm trying to think. But that's just that's just a little rant.
No, I'm with you on that.
Dude, I would love, but my score, if the Giants in a nail biter, Giants in like a last second field goal.
Okay. I also want the Giants to win this game. I just feel like Daniel Jones will have a good year. It's is indicative to me. He's going to have that year. Now, I do want the Cowboys to play good, though. I want them to lose, but I want them to play good. So I'm kind of with you. I want a
Yeah,
high-scoring game.
I got some Cowboys players. I need them to play good.
Because I got Dak Prescott as my bench quarterback, and I'm trying to just use him as like a trade option. So if he has a good year, like trade him for somebody. That's good.
True.
This little GM will stuff. The occasional GM will, and then the Monday night game, it's going to be a great game.
Give me Bills by a million, baby.
Bills by a million against Ayahuasca Aaron.
Yeah. Give me honestly, dude. Give me Bills. I don't have a score prediction. Just give me Bills with the win. Like if I had to bet,
Bills with the win. Okay.
Bills with the win.
See, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a good year, but I don't think he wins this game. I think the Jets are going to have a really good year with Aaron. You got Sauce Gardner. I think they're going to have a great year, but I don't think they beat the Bills. I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. That's just me. I mean, they have, don't get me wrong, the Jets have an outstanding roster.
An unbelievable team. For
the Jets, this is like the best roster in the past, probably since America's been settled. It's that's what we're working with.
Since Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Other than when they won the Super Bowls, I think way back in the day, this has been the best team.
Oh yeah.
And go ahead with your prediction. Go ahead.
I'm agreeing with you. Bills.
Okay.
I think Bills by. Yeah, Bills win. I'm gonna say Bills by 10.
Bills by 10. That's fair.
Bills by 10.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? This Jets team is kind of giving me. I don't want to say what year did the Rams win the Super Bowl? Was that 21 or was that
20? 20. So this year, let's backtrack real quick. So this year is 23. So last year, it was 20. I think it was 22.
Was it? Was it the year?
Yeah, no, because didn't am I tweaking? Yeah. Hold up. 2022. Because whatchamacallit, the Buccaneers won it in 2021 because that was the Super Bowl after COVID, and they had like half the people in the stadium.
True. Okay.
Yeah, so Rams won it in 2022.
Okay, so this team, and I understand it's not crazy similar, but this team is giving me that Rams kind of vibe. Now, don't get me wrong.
Ooh.
I do not want them to go win the Super Bowl because they're in the Bills division. I would much rather have the Bills go and win the Super Bowl or the Eagles. But I'm just saying, if you match it up, right? That year, right? They had Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
right?
They had.
Please, people, for the few people listening, please just hear me out. Now, I'm comparing Cooper Kupp to Garrett Wilson just on the fact that they are both good wide receiver ones. Okay, I am not saying that Garrett Wilson is on Cooper Kupp's level. I understand that Cooper Kupp had an insane year, an historic year. I'm just saying both really good wide receiver ones. Okay. Cam Akers was a pretty good running back. They have Breece Hall, and now they have Dalvin Cook. So if Breece Hall is not ready to come back yet, they have Dalvin Cook, who's been to multiple Pro Bowls and made the All-Pro team, I think, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then on defense, you have Sauce Gardner, who's arguably, people say he's the best corner in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So arguably, you have the best corner in the league. You have Quinnen Williams, who is an unbelievable defensive lineman. And you have a pretty stout linebacker core. I mean, and if you look at it, again, people need to realize I'm not comparing them, just the way that they are to their team. Quinnen Williams and Aaron Donald, right? Quinnen Williams is by far their best defensive lineman, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald was their best defensive lineman when it came to the Rams. I think that these teams are somewhat similar. I just think that if maybe next year, if A-Rod stays, that they might have a shot at the deep playoff run. I do not think they're going to make a deep playoff run this year. I just can't. I can't see it happening. I don't think the Jets are going to be better than the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens. I'll go as
Yeah,
far even to say maybe the Chargers,
there's some. I think there's a lot of good teams in the league this year.
especially in the AFC.
It's a it's gonna be good.
It's a super conference. You know,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
back with like
this
the
is like
West.
Big Ten right now.
Yeah,
Everybody
this
join.
was like this was like the West versus the East in the NBA back when like it was the Big Three Thunder, the Golden State Warriors, the James Harden Rockets, like against like LeBron in the East. That's
Yeah.
kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So that's of course that's all of our week one games. So now I want to get into a 2 weeks ago game, the
Yes.
newly dubbed Cannonball Classic.
Yeah. No
Um,
idea what's named.
no idea. I don't know who decided to name that. They could have done a little bit better. Um, uh, I guess it's good to know it has a name. That's good. Again, I think we should do. I think the Culpeper Classic sounds pretty good.
Way better.
With both schools in Culpeper, but you know what? Hey, they did what they want. So me, Tyler, and Devin all went there, and then when we
I
got,
Capisi.
yeah, I'm saying that I'm saying like we rode together, and then we got there. Capisi, Schmidt, and Johnny,
Oh, Big
uh,
Johnny Johnson.
yeah, they were there. Like we met them at the stadium. Um, of course, always a good atmosphere at these games. You know, there's always it's a heated rivalry. EV shows
Some
out in numbers to an away game, which is good. I mean, you have a good fan base. Easy. I mean, all the stands on both sides were full. People were walking around. I, of course, dressed up, khaki shorts, white socks, hey dudes, and a CCHS Blue Devils polo. So I was newly dubbed Assistant Athletic Director Carlton, in charge of fall activities. You know, just
charge
trying
of
to
all
talk to some of the
activities.
locals, let them know what's going on. Um, so you know, EV got there's a guy on the EV's team. Y'all may have heard of him, Brett Clatterbaugh.
Yeah.
Um, if you haven't heard of him, we're gonna give you a little thing. Lots of D1 offers.
Yes. Yes.
Lots. I'm gonna go pull up the Insta real quick. This is kind of fan behavior, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Insta just so we can break down like who this guy is as a junior this year, a reclass,
Well, I
but
honestly,
still a junior.
I say let's save a little bit of time to put it in perspective. He's gotten offers, I believe, from Clemson and Ohio State. So
Yeah, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia.
yeah. So to put it in perspective, that's the kind of person
Yeah, this
that he is.
he ain't a sorry player. And
No.
he's a good player, and so we got a new coach this year, and everybody was kind of hyped up. And then, like, you know, when you get a new coach, you kind of do some research. And coach didn't really have a good season in Charlottesville. He was coaching before, kind of a 500 coach. And so, you know, you got a really good pass rusher on the other team, but he's also just good at like tackling, just hitting kids. So
Yeah.
try out some run plays. Not working too well. Coach tries out one pass play, one of I believe three pass plays in the first half. We get some
Yeah.
yards on it. Get some yards on it. And then he decides we're going to try to run the ball. And he keeps on trying to do this stupid halfback pitch that our running back just he can't get his hand. He has
Yeah.
butterfingers.
Couldn't catch the ball.
He can't get a pitch. And I mean the quarterback's lobbing up there to him. And a few times the defenders are almost getting that. And the few times
Yeah.
the running back had possession and then it got his stuff rocked. And then next thing you know, Evie's got possession. But
Yeah.
so we stayed and we were kind of talking. We're like, if because it gets to 7-14, you're like, okay, this usually happens. They'll kind of
No,
let off the
remember
gas a little bit.
they didn't even score.
No, yeah,
They didn't score in the first half.
I'm saying EV. I'm saying like they get to
Oh,
7-14. That usually happens at the game. It's a fast paced game. They're gonna score, and then so we're talking. We're like, well, we're gonna leave if they don't score before half. That's CCHS. That we're saying if they don't score before half, we're gonna leave. So and a game that they just keep on running it. And Tyler's lacrosse coach last year, one of the lacrosse coaches, excuse me, is the wide receiver and defensive back coach for Eastern View.
oh yeah, Mister. That's
Coach
Coach
we got
Pickett.
Coach Pickett. And so Tyler's texting him throughout the game, and Pickett's going, "We don't punt because they're just going for everything." They were, I believe, at the time they were up by 42. It was 42 nothing in
Yeah.
the second quarter. and pick a session. We don't punt, and then so we made the decision when it was 49-0 at the end of the first half that since it's appearance of mercy rule and Pickett had given some indications they're going to put their varsity in, so Evie's not going to score 100, which we all wanted to see, but they didn't do it. So we left at half, and we got one score, guys, way to go. It's just a little concerning, but we left at half, got some horrible Dairy Queen, absolutely atrocious, absolutely atrocious. Like it was painful. I got the brownie thing. There was no brownies. But I mean, high school football, you can't complain. It's $8. I can't complain. But one thing I do want to bring up, we have to give an update on the Buffalo Wild Wings situation. Or no, excuse me. I must make an amendment. The Applebee's situation.
Oh yeah,
We haven't recorded since that.
Real fast before I go inside. I got maybe like 2-3 minutes. I hate to cut it short, but yeah, me, Will, and my dad, and shout out Papa Cujo.
Shout out.
We decided to take on the Applebee's Unlimited boneless wings, and I believe collectively we put down
107.
107
107 wings.
boneless wings. So, Will, that brings me to my next question, real quick. While I still have you on the phone,
Okay.
we need to do the
riblets.
all you can, the riblets.
Yeah.
I think that could be a good segue onto another episode, because I believe it's boneless wings, riblets, and scrimps.
Yeah. It's like $14.99. It's only on Sundays, but that's worth it for me. Think about it. Football season's here in Applebee's. They're gonna have the game on. I just had good church beforehand, and I get free, unlimited food. Like you don't understand. I will fast for 3 weeks. I fasted for 2 days for the Applebee's thing. I probably should have eaten more because I was putting down some Sprites. And shout out to our waiter, Jonathan D. He was holding it down. He said, "Just tell me how much y'all want right now. And I'll bring it out." And shout out to the honey pepper sauce.
Dude, don't even get me started.
I made some chicken tenders at home with that. I just grabbed some spicy honey we had, put a little pepper on it. Bro, don't even worry about it. I'm telling you, I'm making that a cold pepper with that. That was shout out to Pig. Some astute eared listeners might have heard Pig. My boy Gravy out there.
Did you hear Pig in the background?
I could hear him do a little gravy, but
yeah.
I think Tyler's got to pretty much go here. Just a score update. We are in the second half. It's 14-7. Isaiah Pacheco is coming out of the game right now with, it looks like, a little bit of a maybe an ankle injury, just a little thing. He's walking under his own power. He's got the trainer with him. So again, we hope he's okay. But
yeah, I got a second here while I'm changing.
All right.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? No, I'm really hoping that we can take advantage of that Applebee's, because I think that's just an all year thing.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
And we can always call beforehand, but yeah, there's not many experiences that are better than. And this is gonna make me sound really fat, but better than just eating food with your bros, especially when Tyler's dad is there. You can't beat Andy when he has like bottomless food, or just any kind of food.
Yeah.
If Andy has good food, it's
over.
It's over. If we could record in like a public place without getting looked at weird, like if I could find a way to just record, like with set up a mic in the middle of the table and just record us and like a 360 camera, we would have billions of views. Mr. Beast would be crying for help for how we're so good, because y'all don't understand. Would be asking
us for money.
They don't understand how Andy is, and we've had Andy featured on a podcast before. But it's just the atmosphere that man brings with him. It's just it's happiness. You can't hate it. But
you really can't.
You can't. But I'm gonna go ahead. You usually do the exit. I'm gonna do the exit this time, I think.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you to our listeners. There's a decent bit of y'all that actually return listeners, which is pretty good. We're averaging 20 to 30 views each, which is okay. Hey, we don't care. We like talking. Y'all like listening. That works for us.
Yeah.
Hoping y'all's teams win this week, unless they're playing our teams. Then I hope they lose. But our teams, my team's playing one of your teams, so we're just gonna see how that goes. But
any Jets fans out there, I hope we destroy y'all.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But I don't know. It's going to be a good week 1 of football. Um, it's getting to that time of year again. Just somebody needs to tell us the weather that, because we haven't had rain for about 3 weeks and it was like 104 today. But
Yeah,
um, thank y'all for listening. Hope I hope we can have one out hopefully Tuesday to recap week 1 football.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, and hopefully we might try to do regularly scheduled Tuesdays. We're just going to see how our schedules work, but
Yeah,
regularly scheduled Tuesday recordings. I'll try to get them out as soon as I can. I'm also I'm trying to get better at editing. Just y'all got to stick with me for a little bit.
yeah.
I'm
This is a
figuring it out.
process.
Yeah, well, you got to let me cook. It's simmering. Right. The burner's on. The burner's on.
Okay, as long as the burner's on, I think
Yeah,
we're
the
okay.
oven's preheating. The oven's preheating. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, we want to thank y'all for listening. Me and Tyler have a lot of fun doing this. So y'all have a good rest of your week. Peace out.
Yeah. See you guys.